Hello my friend, in this video I'm going to show you how to grow a YouTube music channel, particularly if you're a musician that's trying to get into like vlogging, or if you're simply just a musician here on YouTube. So the big catch with this is that if you look at my current amount of subscribers or any of the videos that I have right now, it's pretty clear that I haven't really grown my YouTube music channel. So the catch is that I'm actually going to be showing you by example how to do this. So right now, so far, I've kind of conquered the Spotify algorithm in a way. I have about 3 million streams on Spotify, and I've gotten on about 7 to 13 Spotify editorial playlists. So I've kind of worked that area, and if you want to learn more about that, there's a video above where I break down how I got onto the 7 Spotify editorial playlists. And I have a bunch of other videos on that topic. And right now I really want to dive into how I'm planning on personally growing a YouTube music channel, and I think you'll be able to get a lot of information from this as well. So jumping right into the main point of how I think you will be able to grow a music channel here on YouTube from like a vlogger, musician kind of point of view, is that you can't just post like what you're doing every day in your life and just posting that up on YouTube. That's kind of boring unless you're obviously a pretty big musician. But if you're just starting out and you're quite small, like how I feel like I am, I think it's really important to really give some kind of education or information in each video, in addition to showing kind of your journey and the progression of how things are moving along. So I think whoever's watching it needs to actually get some value out of it and can't just know like, oh wow, what you're having for breakfast for each day. It needs to be a little bit more informative and educational, something that people will actually get a little bit more out of each video. So the way that I'm going to be doing this is by starting off with this video, obviously, but I'm also going to be adding in one of these kind of vlog style videos each week, in addition to the more like straight up information videos that I'm posting, if you see on my channel, that's directly solving a specific question. These are going to be a little bit more laid back and kind of give some information on what I'm doing each week, because as someone who's actively pursuing a career in music, I'm doing some pretty interesting and in-depth things every single week, and I'm pretty interested in this topic of music. It's all I've cared about all my life. So each week I'm studying things and trying to implement new things, and I want to show you what I'm doing and basically show the results of what I'm doing, so you can learn things from me, from my experiences, so that it's a little bit easier for you when you're trying to do the same thing, building a career in music yourself. In addition to this, a big part of what I do to really grow my musician project stuff is actually dropping new songs every single month, and there's quite a few things that I do to make sure that each one of those releases goes over as well as possible. So I'll also be providing monthly updates on new releases that I'm doing and breaking down the very specific results of each campaign, what I've learned, what worked for me, what didn't work for me, if I'm spending any money, how much I'm spending, if I'm making any money, how much I'm making. Those kind of really tactical, really specific results. I want to share that with you going forward. And I also wanted to let you know that the main thing I've been releasing is more dance electronic music in the past. I'm also going to be starting to dip my toes into more chill electronic music, kind of in the lo-fi realm, but not particularly lo-fi. One of my biggest songs to date is called Lo-Fi Nights, and actually the way that song came about is I did a lo-fi jam just after having a few drinks with friends, filmed it, put it on Instagram. People kind of liked that jam. It was a really chill lo-fi jam with guitar and stuff like that. And because everybody kind of liked it on Instagram, what I did was I flipped it and turned it into a more of electronic dance music song and used that original jam that was just something I recorded with my phone, and flip that in as the main sample in that song, and that's the song that really popped off for me. I think it's around 1.5 million streams, and that's the one that first got on about 7 editorial playlists. So doing that kind of more chilled out music is something I've been doing for a while. I also post a lot of lo-fi guitar jams and stuff like that on my Instagram since I've started all this. So I also want to try to apply all the principles that I've learned in music marketing to really boost my dance music kind of career. It feels weird calling it a dance music career, but getting about 3 million streams with that project, I want to start something a little bit newer and apply what I've learned to that, so that you can get an idea of how do these tactics and marketing campaigns and stuff that I'm doing, how it works starting from a brand new project. So in addition to showing you kind of monthly updates on how stuff in my more established dance music stuff is going, I also want to show you kind of like month 1, month 2, month 3 of a brand new project, kind of breaking that down for you and showing you how things can start. Because obviously when you're first starting out, it can be daunting. There's so much that you need to worry about and all that kind of stuff. So I want to show you what I'm doing and show you if it works or not. So that way you know what to do and you can learn from my mistakes like I mentioned before. Anyways, that kind of wraps up this video. Hopefully this is cool and hopefully you don't mind this more off the cuff kind of stream of consciousness speaking on a topic, but I'll be adding these in more over time. If you don't like them, if people don't like them, I'll end up obviously just stopping it. But yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, make sure you like and subscribe and all that stuff so that you can keep seeing these updates that I'll be posting as we're going forward. Other than that, good luck on your next release, and I will see you in the next video, my friend. Have a good one.